part 2 of episode 4 of Owen's Birds. We ran a little bit longer. We're talking about my father's trip to Churchill,
Manitoba, Canada, on Hudson Bay. Why don't we show our viewers a film that we put together of some of the highlights of my trip to Churchill. The last film, you'll see these white things coming up out of the water. Those white things are the beluga whales, which I didn't identify in the film.
Okay, cool. Okay, roll the film.
Roll film! Okay. This is our trip to Churchill, Canada in June of 2010, and this is our fearless leader, Jerry Langham. And here we have a life bird for me, a willow ptarmigan. And the bird is responding to a bipod bird call of a ptarmigan. And he's going to fly eventually over to the road to see who is that, there he goes, and who is that bird that's calling in his voice. We have Yogi and Mrs. Yogi there. Looking at the bird. This is a life bird for all of us, a willow ptarmigan.
Oh, it's going the other way.
And here is a spruce grouse, a very difficult bird to find. And our leader did find it for us. He's going to fly up into the tree, and then he's going to get lost in that tree. Lost to our view, anyway.
That's a Bohemian waxwing, a life bird for me.
That's a good look there with it, white in the wing.
Closer.
Anybody
There.
who wants white-winged scoter, I've got a real nice one here.
The white ones are the mature ones, and if you see gray ones, they're the youngsters. I hope we can see it in the viewer.
Here we have a bunch of dogs that are, each one has its own hutch. These dogs will be used during the wintertime, during the polar bear season. They will give sleigh rides or sled rides to the visitors. And there's so much more to see and to do up in Churchill. I wish I had some more time. There were other birds that we were either there too late or too early, and we didn't get to see them in the migration. But I was hoping I'd see maybe 5 new birds. I got 3. And the Ross's gull is another one. I'm going to have to go up there like Sandy Comito to see when I hear that he's in again.
Are they going to call you when they see one?
I don't think I'm going to make that trip. You can't get there from here. It took me 2 flights one day, sleep over in a hotel in Winnipeg, and then another flight, as I mentioned, by Calm Air. And it was a very nice flight going up to Churchill from Winnipeg. And I did want to say one other thing before we close. I wanted to, again, repeat what I said, I think, in the second show, maybe the third show. All you need to be a birder is a good pair of binoculars. Doesn't have to be an expensive pair. Anything, if you spend between $300 or $400 at some of the outstanding bird places, you can get a very good pair. And here's a case where bigger is not necessarily better. The best pair of binoculars that for birding would be an 8-power pair with a center focus that you could close focus. You can get close in on the bird and still have the bird sharp. That's the first number, 8. Second number would give you the amount of light is allowed in. The higher that number is, the more light, the sharper the picture will be. And a pair of binoculars that were 8 by 42 would be best for bird observation. Don't be persuaded to buy the highest number, like a 12 or a 50, because that's going to be very, very heavy and will tire your neck out before a day is over.
Excuse me, are there some brand names that you can just run down?
Yes, I would recommend brands like Eagle Optics. In fact, you could go to eagleoptics.com. Eagle Optics, one word, .com. And they carry a lot of the better brands. You can get Nikon, which provides a good brand. You can get a lower level cost around $300-400. And that's what I would recommend that a beginning birder would spend. Don't fall for buying the most expensive pair. I've got a $2,000 pair of binoculars, which I love, but that's not for beginners. That's made by Swarovski. I talked about that.
Yes, you stated how you were going to hand them down to me.
Or to one of my lovely children.
I have it on tape.
I have 2 sons who are also my favorite sons.
And my favorite brothers.
And your favorite brother.
Well, in conclusion, we've come to the end of the show again. So what are we going to talk about next time?
Well, we might do a little bit more about Churchill, and then we might start to talk about some of the birds that we can still see down here, like you saw that little blue heron. I may talk about some of the other birds that we can see right now in different locations. I'll talk about some of the locations that we can go to that are what we call birding hotspots in Sarasota.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, and please come back for the next episode.
Until then, happy birding.
Bye.